Just practicing this smooth, deep, diaphragmatic breathing with a good posture so that the spine is tall, but your shoulders are relaxed. And begin to drop yourself into a state of meditation. So the mind is going to want to distract you on a lot of different things, but I'm going to keep reminding you over and over again throughout the whole class that the breath is the priority. I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. And as long as you have that, I promise you, you have the yoga. Everything else is ancillary. Keep breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And the first new movement we're going to try here, they referred to it as bending bear. So there's a little bit of a cat-cow that's involved. But when we breathe in, it's like we're coming into cow. Spread the collarbones, lift the heart, and then start to tilt your upper body forward, lean forward, and when you get to the bottom here, drop the head and round up like that cat. Coming down, folding down, reaching out with the heart, and then rounding your way up and coming up to seated. A couple more times like that, just rolling with that spinal cord, getting the belly moving, the back body moving. Good, one more time here. Now come on back to seated, sit up tall. Take your right foot, go ahead and press it forward. So I'm not mirroring you, I'm doing my right leg as well. I'm gonna scooch a little bit forward in my chair, and that's gonna activate some back muscles and some core muscles, but you could always utilize the back of the chair if you wanna help with some support. Now from here, can you take the right foot and can you make it so it's pigeon-toed? So that's an internal rotation of that femur bone in the joint socket. And then come out for penguin. Again, to roll it in and externally rotate. Now come back to straight up and down for flexion here. Take your left arm, bring it up to the sky. So this is like a bird dog pose or a toy soldier. Take the palm of your hand, see if you can press it up towards the sky, so that's a flexion there. And then we'll point both. Drop and extend the wrist, point the toes. Again to flex and extension. Flexion and extension. Now flex the toes, bring the palm towards the ear again. We're gonna take this right leg, bring it out to the side, drop it down. Take the arm that's up at the ceiling now, it's my left arm, your left arm. Go ahead and turn towards your right leg and reach towards your right toes. Find the length, keep the left sitting bone nailed down into the floor. Find the stretch along the back of your body here along the left side. Now turn that palm forward, and I want you to go big open circles around, and then kind of swim down to our starting position. And again, open and circle, and swim forward. Now when you're ready, let's reverse the movement. So circling back in the other direction. Good. And then bring that left arm up to the sky, reach it high, palm faces towards the ear, and we'll just do a side bend over towards that extended leg. So try to open up the heart, spread these muscles that are in between the left ribs over here. Keep that breath flowing in through the nose and out through the nose. Come on back to center here. Left fingertips reach high. Bend that right foot back in. Take your right hand, bring it to the opposite thigh. Reach the left fingers up a little higher and take a side bend, just a short one, over towards the right. Breathe in and breathe out. Now reach those left fingertips up, drop them onto the opposite thigh. Take the right hand and bring it behind the back of the chair here. Open up that right shoulder. Bring your chin to your right collarbone. And on an inhale, look up. And as you exhale, look down. Again, inhale, chin raises. And as you exhale, chin to the collarbone. One more time like this, raising the chin. And exhale to look down at the collarbone. Now, nice and carefully, can you tilt your chin forward so that the right ear drops towards the right shoulder? Now we're in the side of the neck. Now we're going to move the chin a different direction. So now you're going to raise it up, and it's going to come down towards the left clavicle. Raising it up, and then down. One more time, lift it up, and bring it down. Turn back towards your right leg. Find your seated twist for a moment. So right hand might find a new position at the back of the chair. You'll press down through both sitting bones, lift up through the crown of the head, look back towards your right shoulder. Giving those inner organs a nice massage here as you breathe in and breathe out. Slowly start to unfurl, come towards center. Take your hands onto your knees. One more time, bending bear. So lift the heart up, open the collarbones, tilt it forward, and then round up that spine. Again. One more. And round it up. Come back to seated. Good, nice tall spine, back to mountain pose. Take that left foot, go ahead and press it forward. Feel the quadricep muscles turn on here. Try to keep center of your knee tracking with about that second toe. Nice straight line, nice tall spine. Now from here, let's go for pigeon. And then rotating to penguin. Again, coming in. And externally rotating out. Come on back in. Externally rotate. And now neutralize. Bring the right arm up towards the sky here. We're going to flex the wrist and then both point the toes and extend the wrist. Again. If you hear any snap, crackle, and pop, don't worry, you're not broken. Come flat and point forward. Good. Now flex that, turn the palm towards the sky, take that leg, bring it all the way out to the side here. Turn towards your left leg and reach your body forward. So maybe even hold on to a part of the chair here. Find where can you make space in your body, using your breath, using these shapes. And then turn that palm away from you. Let's take a big arm circle around. And then swoop it back forward. Couple more in this direction. And then a nice easeful, mindful transition the other way. Once you get about 3 or so of those, that right arm's going to come up to the sky. And we're going to find that side bend over towards the leg. A little more chest opening here, a little bit more turning of the rib cage towards the sky. And you just reach to your own degree. Wherever that is today, breathe into it, in and out. Next inhale, come on back up with that hand. Bring that left knee in towards the midline, just a little side stretch here for a moment to say we did. And then come on back up with that hand. We're gonna drop it onto the opposite thigh here. Right hand on the left thigh, left hand behind the chair. Wrap that shoulder open. Go ahead and draw your chin towards your left collarbone, and then on an inhale, raise it up, and exhale to bring it down. Again, to lift the chin, and exhale to lower. One more time here, lift, and exhale to lower. Now from here, we start to turn the head forward, chin forward, excuse me, left ear to the left shoulder, and now I'm looking up with the chin and then down towards the opposite collarbone, lifting it up and coming down. One more time there, and down. Good. Slowly start to unfurl. Twist your body towards the left. Left hand should already be behind the chair. Right hand already on the thigh. Press down through the sitting bones. Lift up through the crown of the head. Look back towards that left shoulder. Seated twist. Make sure you're breathing deeply. I don't hear you. Let's unfurl this from the top down, nice and slow, coming forward, facing forward. Everyone take your shoulders to your ears, breathe in, and then exhale, go ahead and release it. Take your hands down by the sides of your bodies. Fingers are going to point down towards the floor. On an inhale, raise both arms up to the sky, nice and high. Now as you exhale, twist your upper body towards the right. So right arm's going to come back, left arm forward. Great job. On an inhale, turn the upper body forward. We call this upward salute. And as you exhale, twist and turn your upper body to the left. Now on an inhale, turn everything forward, reach high. As you exhale, draw those elbows out to the side. Take a deep breath in through the nose. As you exhale, bring your right palm over towards your left. On an inhale, open it back up. And as you exhale, take it to the other side. Inhale, open it wide. As you exhale, right elbow is going to dip down towards your right hip. On an inhale, come back to center. Other side as you exhale. Take it back to center on the inhale. As you exhale, bring it in for the chest press. Let's do that 2 more times. So inhale to open wide. Exhale, press and squeeze. Again to inhale. And this time, stay squeezing with the chest press. Stay here. Try to keep those elbows lifted a little bit. Give me some pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the arms out wide again. Cactus the elbows. Take an in breath. As you exhale, drop that heavy head to forward fold. Now stay here for a moment. Just shake out the head. You can shake it yes. You can shake it no. Let the back of the neck be soft. Now we're going to take the fingertips to the shins. We'll take what's called a half flat back from here. So it's like you're giving yourself a nice adjustment. Lengthen out that spinal cord. Hug the lower belly in towards the spine. Make sure you're not squinting your eyes tightly or clenching your jaw. Right? We're just keeping that midsection strong, but still finding the sweetness in this pose. Now, if you want a little more, you could bring those arms back like fighter jet wings. Continue lengthening the crown of the head forward, maybe hovering your chest up off of those thighs if that feels right for you. If you want to take this further, you could reach both arms forward, palms face inward, and again, still drawing that tailbone back as you reach those fingertips forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Now with a long flat back, wherever you are, reach both hands up to the sky. Once you arrive, bring those palms together to touch and come down the center line. Interlace and press the palms forward. Find a nice stretch here in between the shoulder blades back there. You can tuck your chin in, breathe in, and breathe out. Now on your next inhale, take both of those palms, bring them up to the sky nice and high. And as you exhale, just clear the space of anything that you don't need. Draw your shoulders up to the ears. Inhale. Exhale, release and let it go. Let's do that again. Inhale, shoulders roll, maybe open the mouth and release. Good job. From here, we're going to come back to our bird dog pose. So press your right heel forward, flex the foot. This time we'll take that left arm up, palm faces inward. Good. Give that a nice press forward with the heel, a lengthening of that side body, feeling that good, strong posture, that midsection turned on. Breathe deep and full. Now let's move a little bit dynamically here. So we'll inhale as we come down, and we'll exhale as we press up. Again, to inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and release that back down. Switching to the other side. Left foot presses forward. Find that dorsiflexion in the ankle joint. And then come on up. Opposite hand, just using this to make space in the body, using the breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Now on an inhale, let's bend. And then exhale, extend. Again, inhale and exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Good, drop that down. We are going to take our right leg. Bring it out to the side like we did earlier. Scooch a little bit forward in your chair here. Take your left arm, lean to the left side, away from that leg. Okay, so just notice how it affects your body, where you're getting the stretch. And then we'll make it dynamic. So coming in, and then out. And in, and out. In, and out. Come on back in. Other side. Left leg comes out to the side. Right arm extends long. Feel that stretch as you lean into it. Also feel where the containment is, where the strength is. So there's sweetness and there's strength. And then we'll come in and lean and in and lean. Good. Come on back in. From here, arms up to the sky. Nice and high. Go ahead and kick the left foot forward and tap with your right fingertips. Come on back up. Opposite. And up and cross and up and cross. One more round. Up and cross and up and cross. Good. Bring the arms out in front of you like you're about to pull onto something. So maybe scooch a little bit further up in that chair. We're going to take the right heel forward as you pull back. And as I pull back, I'm engaging a little bit of abs here, coming back, and then forward, and then opposite, back, and forward, back, and forward, and back, and forward. Okay. Now we'll put some things together in a sequence. Hands down by the side, find your mountain pose. On an inhale, press your right foot and lift your left arm. Exhale, bring it down. Switch to the opposite side and bring it down. Now right leg out, left arm, and come in. Other side, and come in. Take your left hand, tap your right toes. Come on back. Other side, and come on back. Right heel, left heel. Good. Now, both arms come to the sky. Right foot presses forward. Bring it down. Left foot, both arms. Bring it down. Both arms go to the left. Right leg goes out. Come on in. Other side. This is brain exercise as well, just in case you were wondering. Both arms, tap the right foot, And both arms, tap the left foot. Come on back in, pull, and pull. Okay, I am going to attempt with all of you to put this together. So, if you're coming with me, it's singles to start. Right leg and left arm. Bring it down. Other side, and bring it down. So we always start with the right leg. Come out, and in, and out, and in. Now tap, and down, tap, and down. Pull back, pull back. We shift to both arms. Right leg, left leg. To the side, to the side. Both, it's okay. Make it your own, like they say on American Idol, and back. Back to singles. Up and down, side, side, tap. The fact that you're smiling and breathing is what's beautiful. In and in. Both, side, side, both right, both left, pull back, pull back. You get another shot at it. Singles. Yes. Up and down. Oh, we're losing everything. Up and down. Single side and in. Side and in. Tap, tap, pull, and pull. Now doubles. Up, down, side, side. Tap right, tap left, pull back, pull back. What do you say? One more time. Singles, down, single, down, side, side. Single tap, and always back and back to the doubles. Up, down, side, side, both, back and back. Okay, I think we'll be ready for Rockettes by December, folks. Good job. Perfect. Let's get a couple more sun salutations in seated. We'll just spill through it like a moving meditation, and then we're going to work on some balance when we're standing. Mountain pose. On an inhale, raise both arms up to the sky, nice and high. As you exhale, let's twist those arms open to the right. On an inhale, raise it back up. As you exhale, twist it left. Take it back to the sky as you inhale. Exhale, elbows out wide. Let's stay for the in-breath. Now bring your right palm over to the left. Open it back up on the inhale. Other side as you exhale. Take it open on the inhale. Dip that right elbow down to exhale. Back to center as you inhale. Other side, exhale. Back to center, just one chest press down the middle. We open it back up on the inhale. Take the plunge, forward fold. It's a half flat back to lengthen. Come right back to forward fold, let go. Now press down through both feet. Reach and rise to the top, nice and high. Down the center line, exhale, press through. On an inhale, palms to the sky. As you exhale, clear that space. Shoulders roll, inhale, open the mouth, let it go. 2 breaths here, in through the nose and out through the nose. Again, inhaling and exhaling. Next round, if you want it, on the inhale, breathe it deep. As you exhale, twist it open to the right. Inhale, come back up. We call this upward salute. Exhale, other side. Inhale to the sky, we rise. Exhale, elbows wide. Stay for the in-breath, right to the left. Open it up on the inhale. Other side, we exhale. Inhale to open. Let's dip a little obliques here. Inhale back to center. Other side, dip. Come back to center on the inhale. Take that chest press to exhale. Open it wide on the in-breath. Find your forward fold on the out-breath. Inhale to lengthen. Back to forward fold as you exhale. Let's press and rise to the top, palms touch. Exhale down the center line and press through. Inhale, palms to the sky. Exhale, clear that space. On an inhale, shoulders roll. Exhale, let it go. Breathing in and breathing out. Again, inhale and exhale. One more round, may throw in those detours, so come with me. Inhale, breathe it up. Exhale, take that twist to the right. On an inhale, rise it up. And as you exhale, twist it left. Inhale, come on back high. Exhale, elbows wide. Stay for the in-breath. Bring your right palm over to your left. Open it back up on the inhale. Exhale, other side. Open it back up as you inhale. Dip the right elbow down to the side. Come on up as you inhale. Exhale, other side. Open it up on the inhale. Come together for your chest press. Interlace again. This time, just give me a couple figure eights or circles with those wrists. Never want to miss them. Most complicated joint in the body, lots of connective tissue, so just keeping them supple and free. Now let's take those wrists and bring the back of the hands right in between your own two knees. See if you can hug that midsection in. See if you can squeeze into the back of your hands with all of your might here. And don't worry, your hands can take it. Keep breathing. Activate your glutes, your inner outer thighs. Breathe smooth for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now release that pressure. Bring the palms straight out in front of you and start to pump the tips of your fingers towards your face for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take those hands, bring them to the outer knees, bring the knees together to touch. A little tug of war here, trying to pry the knees open as you press them closed with the palms. Keep that tug of war going. Keep those muscles activating for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to release that pressure. It's a new move here. I want you to take your right hand. I want you to draw it up as you grip those fingers closed like you're picking something up, and then paint the wall here. Couple more times, squeezing the fingers together, extending the wrist, and then flexing the wrist as you draw it down. One more time like that, coming up and then down. Take that to the other side. So pulling it up, so we're working on arthritis prevention here, dexterity in the hands, coming up and painting. One more time, picking up and painting down. Good. Let's swim both hands up to the sky, nice and high. Lengthen as you take that forward fold, let it go. Now find your half flat back, lengthen, stay here. Another opportunity if you'd like, bringing those arms back aerodynamically, finding the back body turned on, but the face is soft. Perhaps bringing both arms out in front of you, really lengthening and pressing that tailbone back behind you, hugging that belly in, but softening that face. Breathe in and breathe out. Now wherever you are, let's come all the way up to the sky, upward salute. Hands pressed together as you come down and through. On an inhale, raise those palms up to the sky, or changing it up. Take the hands behind the back of the head. They don't have to interlace. If you want to loosen, you definitely can. Try to keep those elbows wide. We're only going to go to one side. Scooch up a little bit in the chair. It's going to be the right elbow to the left knee for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now alternate 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great job. Press it back up to center, palms high. Exhale, clear that space, let it go. Shoulders roll in through the nose, we breathe. Open the mouth, release. Do it one more time in case you missed it. Inhale, exhale, let it go. We're going to practice standing up from here. You have your knees, hips distance. Lean a little bit forward here. Feel the weight shift onto both feet. Lean your upper body forward. Maybe bring your hands onto your thighs here, and then press down onto the feet and stand up. Good. Come to the right side of your chair, everyone. Left hand is on the chair for some stability. Left leg is going to be your standing leg. So I know many of you have heard this many times from me, but I say it often because of how important it is that if we don't have a stable structure, a good foundation, everything's going to topple over. So we want the foundation to be strong. We really want to know where that left big toe is and feel like you can ground that toe down into the floor. Like if I had a credit card and I put it under your left big toe, I wouldn't be able to pull it out from under you. That strength there is going to turn on the inner arch. It's connected to the strength of your shin. It's going to help keep your knee in good alignment, which then keeps your hip in good alignment. So it's all connected. So always having that awareness, never locking out the joint, using the muscular strength. I'm going to take my right hand to my right hip. Slowly start to shift the weight onto that strong standing leg and draw the right knee towards your chest. So there's going to be opportunities here to practice balance. We can get some upper body movement in as well if you'd like. But let's just get the lower body movement to start. Press that heel forward and try not to lean back. And then bring that in. And then open it out to the side for that external rotation. Come on back to center. Now if you want to bring the arm with you, you can bring it up and then down as you bend the leg, and then maybe bring both out to the side. Come back in. Press it forward, reach it high, down, open, and come in. One more time. Press, curl it in, externally rotate, and back to center. Now take this right leg that's lifted and step it back behind you. So finding a high lunge here, you can have as much bend in the back knee as you want, but I'll encourage you to stay on the ball of the back right toes, and then make sure that you're not on a tight rope. So I'm even going to bring my right foot a little bit more to the side, so I'm kind of on railroad tracks here. Okay, maybe reach that right arm up to the sky, nice and high. Now, can we step forward to meet the left foot, and then back, and forward, and back, stepping forward, and back. Now, if you want an opportunity to practice some balance here, you could come into a full high lunge. Feel the stretch in the hip flexors. Feel the strength in that front leg. Breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and grab that chair. Step your way in. Step it together. You have your feet together here. Bring your hands to your hips and let's roll around a couple of times, one direction, and then the other way. Good. Come back into steadiness and make the left leg our standing leg again. This time I'm going to take my right toes. I'm going to point them forward. And then I'll bring my right hand to my right hip. See if you can make some circles, one direction with those toes. If you really want to challenge your balance, you can let go. And then reverse that. Good. And that left big toe is going to want to keep lifting up off the floor. Try to keep it nailed shut. Perfect. All right, drop that right foot in front of the left. Find tandem balancing here. So we're on a tightrope purposefully to challenge the balance. Bring one hand to the heart space. Find a focal point for your eyes. And if you'd like, bring both hands to the heart space. And we just practice being calm in a difficult moment. If you wobble and shake, opportunity to smile, because we know we're going to get knocked off our balance in life, and it's how we breathe through it. And it's these little stabilizer muscles that are getting activated that create muscle memory for us so that we can continue to work on being more balanced. If you want to close your eyes, it's up to you. It's there for you. All right, slowly start to release that all. Just shake that off. We'll take downward facing dog today. You always can use the back of the chair for downward facing dog. I'm going to take it at the front of the chair today. It just gives me a little bit more of an incline. So if you've done this many times before, you want to try something new, it's up to you. It's all the same setup. Whether you're grabbing the back of the chair and you're behind it, or you're with me at the front, holding it down. Feet, hips distance apart. Let's have you walk those feet back a nice stable distance, and you're making this inverted V shape. So my ears are going to drop in between where my upper arms, my biceps are. And everybody can put a generous bend in the knees to start. See if you can make this about your spinal cord. So how much distance can you get from your tailbone to your brain stem? Like I'm just putting space between the vertebrae back there. Once you find that distance in your spine, that spinal length, now maybe you start to straighten those legs out a little bit further. And can you come back to that diaphragmatic breathing? So can you feel the belly drop as you inhale? And feel it contract up and in as you exhale. Again, full deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. Take one more here, inhale and exhale all the way. Now bend into the knees, start to walk your way towards the chair, and if you're at the back of the chair, turn the chair around so that the seat of the chair is facing towards you. Hold the sides of the chair down. And we're going to make the left leg our standing leg here. Okay, so bend into the right knee, 90 degrees, where the knees are lining up, but my right knee is bent. I'm going to take that right heel and press it straight back behind me, lengthening out the leg, reaching the crown of the head forward. So this is like a half of a bird dog pose. You could stay just like this, or if you want, you could reach that left arm forward like you're about to shake someone's hand. Keep looking down at the chair so that the spine is in line with the rest of the back. And try to reach that back heel away from those front fingertips. Try not to hammock your back. Hug that lower belly in. You've got one more big inhale. Lengthen it out. And as you exhale, bring the left hand down onto the chair. Drop the right foot to the floor. Walk it in a step and on an angle. So our feet are now in a pyramid stance. You probably have to step your left foot about 6 inches or a foot closer to the chair. Take an inhale to lengthen out your spine, and then come down onto your forearms and find a stretch here. So pyramid stretch. The stretch is going to be at the back of the left leg and those hamstrings, and you're wrapping your left hip in towards the midline, keeping it strong, even as you keep it sweet with those hamstrings. Good. Find one more big breath here, like you're sending that oxygen right to the back of the left leg. Exhale it all the way out. And then put a more generous bend into your left knee. Press your palms onto the chair. Step your right foot up to meet your left. And come on up to standing here. Good. Step back from the chair just for a moment. Bring your hands onto your knees. Start to make some circles in one direction. And then circle the other way. And then since we're in the neighborhood, we'll go right to the other side with bird dog. So come right back down, nail down the seat of that chair. Switch the standing leg to be your right leg now, and put that 90-degree bend into your left knee. Start to press back through that left heel, but notice that both of my hips are facing downward, so I haven't turned anything open. I'm just lengthening back. Crown of the head reaches forward, looking down, and then maybe reaching that right arm forward, bicep by the ear. Sometimes that thumb turns a little bit out, pinky turns down and in. And like we're giving ourselves that nice spinal adjustment, just making space back there, core strength, back strength. Press down into that right big toe. Give me one last bit of length here. And then exhale. Right hand comes down to the chair. Left foot drops down on an angle. Step the right foot forward a little bit. And then setting up for the pyramid stretch on this side. So lengthen the crown of the head forward and then come down into your fold. If you don't need the chair, you don't need to use it. You can always move it out of the way and come further down for that stretch. So yogi's choice. Find a place that works for you, and once you find that spot, try to be still, try to stay with it. And use the rhythm of your breath like a mantra to keep coming home. I'm breathing in and I'm breathing out. Softly bend into that front right knee. Use your hands to press your way back up. Stand on up and come to the left side of your chair. Good. couple more poses to go on this last side. You already know what's coming, so work with that, and don't expect them to be the same, right? Our sides have different histories, different lengths, different injuries. Always just approaching it like a newcomer. Like, this is the first time we've ever done this pose before. We're not going to assume anything. Shift your weight onto that standing right leg. Feel into the strength of your right big toe. Left hand can start at the left hip here. Draw that knee up towards the midline. Now the movement with the leg is going to be the extension without leaning back. Curl it in for flexion. Externally rotate open. And back to center. And then if you'd like, you could bring the arm up as the foot presses forward. Coming back into flex. Opening out to the side. Try not to take that opposite hip with you. Not easy. And back to center. Again to press. Come on in. Open wide. And back to center. Trying again, open or press. Come down, open wide, and back in. Good, now we're gonna take this lifted left knee, step it back for the lunge. Arm can come up if you'd like, or you could bring it to your hip, yogi's choice. Step it forward, come on back, and up. Again, come back. Step it up, and we'll hold this last one. Stepping it back into that lunge. Feel solid in that front foot. Knee bends towards 90 degrees, not beyond it. And if you'd like, both arms come up to the sky. Good. Feel the strength in that lower body. Feel the upward flow of energy rebounding from that. Breathe in and breathe out. Maybe smile, it's almost done. Hand comes to the chair. Go ahead and step it up, and you can walk that off a little bit. Good job. Next one, taking some hip circles here. So the left leg is going to circle around in one direction. And then circle it back the other way. And then we'll land it right in front of that second toe. Stand up tall, feel the surface area of both feet onto the floor. Left hand at the heart space, followed by the right. Thank you so much. Come back to focus. Look for a focal point if this floor is perfect. Plenty of things you could focus on. Choose one. And without missing a breath, steady eyes, steady minds. You can always practice closing those eyes. Wherever you're at, go ahead and release it. Shake it off. Bring your feet about hips width apart here. And just start to bring those heels a little up and down. Let the arms hang heavy. Everybody take a deep breath in through the nose. And then good. Again, like that. Breathe in. You're all looking too serious. Last one. Breathe in. And good. Steady it out. Find your stance. Place one hand on the belly, another hand on the heart. If it's comfortable for you, you can close your eyes. And so you've got this 4 steps that I'm going to give you before you leave today. If you get a little tense or uptight, things are getting away from you throughout your day, You're stuck coming over that LBI bridge in one lane of traffic and you're ready to blow it. Feeling your feet wherever they're connected to, feeling them on the ground here for our sake. Feeling the hands wherever they are, if you can, placing them on the body if you're in a space to do that, which we are. And then an I am statement for whatever it is that you need to call in this moment. So maybe it's peace, some joy, some stillness, whatever resonates for you. And you take a big, full, deep breath into that. And then you open the mouth and you let it go. Ha. That's it. Go ahead and have a seat. So we know in life, things are not going to go our way. There are so many variables that we do not have control over. Maybe we're going to go sit down for a nice, peaceful shavasana, and the landscaper comes. Okay? So our goal as yogis is to do our best. Perfect challenges. Is to do our best to stay calm in the midst of all difficulties. So we are like the still point in the turning of the world, as I've heard it said. So even as we come into Shavasana here, no matter what the distractions are, we are perfectly prepared for this moment. We've been training for it throughout the duration of this entire class. You could even let the deep breathing go if you wanted to. And you could just notice that you are breathing. Find some gratitude here that you showed up for yourself today, that we're all healthy enough to be here together to practice in community, to support one another. And let's take the hands at the prayer at the heart space to finish. That gesture of gratitude. We'll move the thumbs to the third eye for clarity of thought. We'll bring the fingers to the lips for thoughtfulness in our speech to ourselves and everyone else. And then back to the space of the heart, consistency of action where it really matters. We need the practice. And I want to thank all of you for coming today, for sharing your practice with me. Hope you have a wonderful day ahead, and namaste. Well done. Thank you so much.